Hi guys, it's Nick here, and as you probably know by now, I like to write. And the more and more time I spend writing, the more and more time I realise that some of my writing habits are actually probably going to be considered really odd. I've written a list, it's kind of a long list, so rather than do some long rambly intro, let's just get straight into Nick's weird writing habits, some of which she probably shouldn't admit to on the internet. So let us begin with what some people would probably argue should be the first point of writing anything. My planning habits, be it an essay, a short story, a novel, a poem. Most people would probably say that you should plan it, or that you should at least have some vague idea of what you're going to be doing, right? Nah, not where I'm concerned. Anyway, I tend to not plan anything at all because I find that if I can't write a complete plan in one go, then nothing gets done. Like, if I can't do my whole plan all the way through, then I get distracted and I think that it's obviously a really bad idea, so I don't even start it. Whereas if I start to write as soon as I have the tiniest seed of an idea, then I'll probably force myself to keep going once I've got so far in, and I tend to find that the ideas keep rolling and keep themselves flowing in a way that they probably wouldn't do while I was in the planning stages. That said, I do sometimes plan if the idea is a bit complicated, or if I for some reason can't sit down and have a full writing session at this particular point. And when I do plan, this is where some of my weird habits start to come in. It has to be on plain paper, and it has to be a spider diagram, and not only does it have to be a spider diagram on plain paper, it has to be a spider diagram on plain paper in pencil, and I bet I couldn't say that again. But yeah, I don't know why it has to be on plain paper, in pencil, and in a spider diagram. I think I just like the idea of the freedom to just let the idea sprawl and just fill out the whole page. Sitting down to write. So I quite often write to instrumental piano music, not because I find it relaxing or because I get distracted by song lyrics, because I actually find song lyrics quite helpful. That's just that I quite simply always wanted to learn to play the piano or keyboard. I've tried. I'm not musically inclined, so I like instrumental piano music so that I can tap along and pretend that while I'm writing words, I'm actually playing this beautiful music in the background. We should probably move on. I cannot write without snacks. There needs to be snacks somewhere within the vicinity close to me, preferably within reach of wherever I am having my writing session. I can have them downstairs or somewhere where I'm not writing so that I have an excuse to get up and move, but generally as soon as I get up and move, it's game over for that writing session. So at the moment, for example, I have here with me a not spawn leftover Easter egg, but other snacks include breadsticks if I'm trying to be a bit healthy, or crackers, but I'm not gonna lie, it's usually chocolate or biscuits, and there's usually a cup of tea nearby as well. My editing habits. I do not read anything during a first draft stage, generally, unless I'm, like 70,000 words into my first draft and stuck. It generally doesn't happen because if I read anything other than to check a character name or to check a date or something within the story's chronology, then I don't go back because I think that everything I've written is poop, which I think happens to pretty much everybody who writes, whereas if I have already written a first draft before I start editing, I will actually feel more inclined to rescue what I've already got and try and finish it rather than just abandoning it altogether because it's the worst idea in the whole world, which is what I probably think about every idea I have in the early stages. Things I do when I get writer's block. If I'm stuck, I tend to write by hand, and that means that on nights when my boyfriend isn't staying at my house, for reasons I don't know, I like to keep a notebook on his pillow in my bed. Yes, I am aware that I could keep a notebook on my bedside table and it wouldn't interrupt my sleep and it would actually probably be a lot more normal. I just like knowing that I can just roll over and it's on the pillow. Please don't judge me too hard. Please don't psychoanalyze that. I know you could probably get a lot out of that, but please don't. I probably have a lot more other writing quirks, especially procrastinating from writing quirks, that I could share with you, but this video is already getting quite long, so if you want a part 2, then please let me know in the comments down below, or give this video a thumbs up, or get in touch on social media, whatever. And if you want to see more from me or a part 2, then hit that subscribe button to be told when I make a new video, and I will see you again soon. Bye. He is a rescue cat. He is about 2 years old We're not too sure where he came from. We know he was a stray.